unfortunately, it's the money thing. It's getting it to work so we can make money, right? So we can be profitable. That's the hard part with this new program. And um, I'm meeting with the developers again later today. Let me turn sound on here. And just because I really like it, I want to play this video here.
Back in the day, this is how you found your next job. Flyers nobody reads, 300 door hangers, 0 calls back. Buying a lead at midnight, sold to 5 other guys at once. Waiting by the phone all day for work that never calls. Missing calls on the job, then returning them at dinner while your family waits. Good news? You don't have to hunt for work like it's 1995 anymore. Now, you just open your email and the job's already scheduled. The work spelled out, the homeowner's name and address, photos of exactly what needs fixing, and the exact time you're expected to show up. No flyers, no cold calls, no chasing. So while the old way's still stapling flyers, your week's already booked. Tired of chasing customers? We know how you feel. We'll find and schedule your jobs for you so you can stop worrying about where your next job will come from.
Now, one of the reasons I wanted to show you that is ingrained, and I mean, and gosh, is there still a possibility this falls apart and it doesn't work? Yes, but we're really close. And I mean, it's working. The system works. It's a matter of the money. It's a matter of getting it to the point where it's worth us doing. Um, but and I will worry about that. So right now, tired of chasing customers, memorize this line, because remember last or 2 weeks ago we talked about those the 5 catchphrases to use in a row to get people's attention. I built this around that. I forget what he called it. Let me see. I have notes from every meeting we've ever had here. We called it, it's from the guy, Donald Miller. Hold on. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I can't find it now, of course. Anyway, it's Donald Miller's system to write things, but add one line to this. The first one is free. Tired of chasing customers? We know how you feel, empathy, right? We'll find and schedule your jobs for you so you can stop worrying about where your next job will come from. And the first one is free. And I actually posted yesterday, I edited this and posted it on social media. So I know I've teased you guys a lot about this, and it's because I'm excited. And again, I'm 95% sure this is going to work. Now, whether we're going to make as much money as I'm hoping, we'll see, right? But we're going to use this to get people into our world, and then we'll sell them our other products. But this alone, if this works the way we're right on the verge of getting it working, you could just sell this and make great money. So anyway, I do have details that I could share yet. Hold on here. Let me go back here. All right. So you kind of saw how it works, right? We will provide leads for contractors, and there's about 8 types of contractors that it works with now. And there's a lot of services that sell leads online. There's private guys that sell leads, and I've been looking for a way to sell leads for quite a while now. But the problem is they're expensive to generate. Like certain niches, it costs $200-300 a click. Like if you want to run Google ads, if you want to run Facebook ads, you might pay $100 for one click. And that doesn't even mean the person buys. That just means they go look at the contractor's website, right? So I hope my bird is kind of loud out there. I hope it's not bothering you guys, but I'm waiting for a tree contractor's coming to trim our trees in the backyard. There's a squirrel nest in there. I'm a little worried. But anyway, quiet, Curly. She's laughing at me. So it's going to work just like the video shows. They're going to get an email, or they're just going to go log in to our site. And they're going to see leads available in their town, and they can click on it, and it'll say, this is a tree trimming job or a gutter cleaning job and it'll have the name of the town. Um, and then you can even look at pictures. The contractor can even look at pictures, and she's starting to be really loud. So hold on 1 minute. Now I gotta close the door because of the stupid bird. I'm not sure you were able to hear it, but she was driving me nuts when she starts. It's a parrot. I think you guys all know that. But anyway, so they'll go to the website and they'll see leads available and they'll pick the ones that they want, and it'll show them a price. So it might be $50 for the lead. It might be $80 for the lead. It might be $120 for the lead. It'll be different. Like an HVAC guy, the lead's going to be a lot higher than a driveway sealer, or whatever. So they'll look at the leads. They'll see information. They won't see the name. They won't see the address. They won't see details about the appointment until they buy it. They'll click buy. They'll buy the lead. Now they'll own the lead. And when I say lead, it's not like these other lead generation companies where they sell the lead to 4 people. Like there's a lot of companies that do stuff like that, right? Like Angie's and all these other ones. They generate a lead and then they sell it to like 4 or 5 contractors. So the first one to get a hold of them might get the job, usually gets the job. This is totally different. This is an appointment already set up. So the homeowner is sitting at their house knowing that today at 3 o'clock, some tree guy is going to show up here to trim my trees, right? So they've already scheduled the appointment. It's been confirmed by a human. I think by a human. It might be an AI. And here's how we'll make our money. We won't make money on the leads because those have to be paid for. It costs a lot of money to generate the leads. There's going to be a lot of money going through this. We will make our money from a membership. If somebody wants to be a member, it's $200 a month. And that's what I'm fighting for right now, to get us enough to make it worth our while of that 200 a month, right? So so a contractor, and here's the sweet point, they will get the first one for free. They don't have to pay the 200. They don't have to take out their credit card. If they're brand new, they can go, they can register. It's all working. It's all working. They go, they register, they can get their first lead for free, go to the house, do the job. And then if they're like, oh, man, I went there, she was waiting for me, I got a great job. And usually they go and give an estimate, right? Like if it's a gutter cleaning guy, he might go do the job. He might call and give an estimate, but the appointment is set up. But that doesn't matter really to us. But as long as it's a good deal, they make money, they get a job there. And imagine how much easier that is for a gutter cleaning company or an electrician or a pest control guy, if they don't have to worry about ads and social media and finding leads. They just go here, pick the one they want, pay $75 for it or whatever it is, and go to the house and do the job. They can do that every day, every day, every day. So it costs them $200 a month, plus they have to pay per lead. So if anyone has any questions, go ahead and ask. I think that's pretty simple. So where do the leads come from? They come from different places. They're generated through an online lead site, right, for homeowners. So when somebody goes to Google and they type tree trimmer near me, or electrician near me, or my hot water heater repair near me, or whatever it is, they're sent to a national site. Then the homeowner reads the site. We have the best local guys, sign up here and somebody will contact you, or whatever it says, right? That's where some of the leads come from. So some of them are generated organically, right? They go to Google, they type by me, they find the site, they register. The homeowner says, I need help, I need work, and that's where the lead comes from. That's the minority. Other leads come from ads. Ads are being run that generate these leads, right? So, someone goes to Gmail, or they go to Google or wherever, Bing, they type, or Facebook, well, not Facebook, but they type, hot water heater, I need a new hot water heater. The AI search comes up and it talks about the website. People go to the website, they register, they say, okay, I need help. And, this says, the most trusted hot water heater guy near you. And that's the second way. And the third way is this company buys leads from contractors. So leads that they don't want. So let's say, for example, you're an HVAC, or let's say you're a plumber, right? And you don't want to do hot water heater repairs. You want to do bigger jobs. You want to do roughing in on new homes. You want to do all the pipes, lay all the pipes for a new home. You don't want small jobs. You don't want to replace a faucet, right? But those are still leads that these companies get. The contractors can sell those leads to us, and that's where some of the leads come from. And that's the main way. So they come from Google, just organic search. They come from ads, and they come from leads that the contractors have sold to us at a cheaper price. One way or another, every lead is paid for, right? So we're not involved in that. We will make our money from the $200 a month membership. Now that's what we're fighting, not fighting about. That's what we're working on right now. It's getting enough of that to make it worth us doing. But I think this is simpler. Let's not say easier, more attractive is a good thing than anything else that we have done. We've tried a lot of different lead magnets. Some have done better than others, but I think this is really attractive. So how do we sell it? And I haven't written all this up yet, but we'll sell it the same way we sell everything else. We'll reach out by email. We'll reach out by DM. We'll post on social media. You guys can post that video on your social media and say, post below for whatever, right? So something like this. This is an email that I whipped up that I'm starting now as of today. Well, after I talk to the guy later, to send to homeowners. Hey, I have appointments scheduled with homeowners who contacted me looking to see an electrician and get an estimate. Are you available or looking for more jobs right now? There's no cost at first, so we can get to know each other. If you're interested, just reply and I'll send more information. Or we could, maybe put a link right in there, but anytime you start sending a lot of links by email, it's not ideal, right? It kind of hurts your email reputation. So, and you guys have sent out oodles of different things. So, but that's pretty much that we're going to start sending. Now, I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know how much we're going to make yet. And again, that's the tipping. That's right. It's all about money, unfortunately. But I mean, if you guys, even if you only made $40 and you had 10 of these, and these aren't going to be hard to sell, that's $400 a month, right? And the bigger contractors, they've worked this out. They hire their own marketing teams, the bigger guys, right? They know how to get leads. Those are the guys that get so many leads, it allows us to buy some from them to resell, right? But the little guys, the new guys, the 20-year-old who just graduated from high school and isn't a college kind of guy, just started a whatever business, garbage can cleaning business, driveway resealing business. That's the guy that needs these, and he can rely totally on us because of this. So anyway, I don't want to oversell it because you know how that goes. But so you can start teasing this if you want. You can start telling, and this is all brand new, right? This is all new. This is not like it's a 5-year-old company by far, right? This is all new. So you can start teasing this if you want. Like if there's people you've already had conversations with, you can go back to them. Now, not any niche. This doesn't work in every niche. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can. Of course, I don't have it open anywhere here. The email. Where can I find it? Where can I find it? Maybe it's in here. Give me a second. I want to find the niches that this will work in. Up. No. Hold on. I will find it. Here we go. So this will work in these niches. Oops. So this is the niches we can work with as of now. We blow this up, we'll have more. But pest control, garage door repairs, that's a good one. Trees, these are all good ones. But pest control, garage door repair, replacement, tree services, gutters, roofing, windows. Roofing is a good one. Remodeling, plumbing, electrical. Remodeling is a little vague, but we'll see, right? Um, So if you want to start reaching out to companies or going back, if maybe you've had a conversation with someone already and they haven't bought anything from us, but it was a good conversation, you can go back. Oh, by the way, we have a new service that is just starting. It's just coming out. We're testing it right now. We need some beta testers. We need some people to help test it. Build a little one-liner pitch around that. Um, we need someone to test a new lead system that we have. I'll give you a lead for free. If I gave you someone who's already scheduled to have someone come out and give them a window estimate, could you take the lead or whatever, right? And I'll write all this up later, once we're ready to go. But um, if you want to start teasing people, I think the testing line is good. It's a brand new lead service that we're privileged to be working with. Can I just send you a free lead? Well, don't say send you because we're not going to send it. They're going to go look through them and pick the one they want. But um, just what I said, I have appointments scheduled with homeowners looking to get an estimate on window replacement. Are you looking for jobs right now? I'll send you the first one for free just to go try or whatever it is. But the key word is appointments. These are not leads. And that's the thing with so many of these other paid lead services, they're just leads. The contractor gets an email 2 or 3 times a day with a new lead. Well, they have to drop everything they're doing and call that person right away to turn that lead into a job. And that lead company, like Angie's List or whoever, they're selling it to 5 other contractors. So all of a sudden, an email goes out, 5 different roofing companies in Chicago get an email. We have a new roofing lead. Here it is. And they pay a lot of money. They pay like $100 each, $50 each for these, depending on what, there's different networks. But so the first one of them to call might get the job. This is different. This is an appointment already scheduled, the person already, and I've pounded them about making sure that these are good, that they don't, they're not running all over town, and because that's a waste of our time if they're running all over town and these people aren't, they're like, I never booked a lead. I don't know who you are. And I imagine it will happen, but they're telling me 95% plus of the testing is shown. Anyway, so there's that. And again, I'm meeting with them again later today to kind of pound out the money.